in them now. Bags. Oh, I could just go for one of them as well. Thank you. Yeah, so, ooh. Oh. And when you're married to a pagan, you can imagine how Christmas goes down here, can't you? Not well. Not well. Help put them lights on? No. I don't celebrate it. Great. Sarah. What? No, actually, wait a second. Okay. I've requested to follow you, Sarah. Can you message me? Oh, hey. Oh, no, I don't think so. Thank you. Can you message me, Sarah? Hi, Vicky. Oh, hi, Lulu. Hi, Joe. Sensible. Oh, that's brilliant, Fliss. Thank you so much, everybody. Honestly, I've seen them, okay? I've seen them. Oh, I say. Oh. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm good, Jan. Hi, Signal. Honestly, Leanne, so good. I can't believe I've not thought of it before. Hi, Roxy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Sally. Brilliant. Thank you, Colette. Yeah, I don't. Thank you, Betty. I don't know why I haven't done it before. Hello, Andy. You all right? Thank you, Devon. Thank you, Tups. Oh, flipping heck. The Birkin. Hi, Tiger. The Birkin. Hi, Laura. I've been doing my research. Wow. Do people actually pay that? Thank you, Marcus. Do people actually pay that for a handbag? Thank you. Evening, B. Evening, Simba. The Firkin. Yeah. Oh, I try. Turkey. Yeah. Well, I went on the not the knockoff one. Oh, really? Are they an investment? Because the ones I was looking at were 22 grand. 4-foot sloth. It's not my favourite colour, not going to lie. Thank you. A £35 I paid £7 for the Yves Saint Laurent one. I don't think it's real. I bought more expensive socks. Not going to lie. So I had a really... It's supposed to be a Birkin. Thank you. Love luxury. Right, okay. I don't know anymore. Good evening, Debs. Hi, AMC. You all right? Thank you. Fairy godmother. You all right, lovely? Thank you. I missed that. I just saw Evil, so thank you. Thank you, Beth and Mrs. Laura. Oh, thank you, Debs. What was I going to say? Okay, Sarah, thank you, love. Good, because I saw you'd had enough. Woo woo. What are you trying to say? Thank you, Joe. Are you trying to say that they're not? No. Shocked. No, that's not a real one. Not even slightly. Even I can tell it's not real, and I don't do designer anything. Oh, hi, Red Mist. So, £5 back from Primani. Exactly. Thank you, Red Mist. Hi, T. Yes, turkey specials. Yeah. Pagan. It's what Britain used to be before Christianity was brought to the country by the Romans. so we used to be a pagan country, so we worshipped, thank you so much, we worshipped different gods, as it were, much more connected to the land. Yeah. There is seemed to be a resurgence. Thank you, Jet. And so to my husband, it's not Christmas, it's Yule. Yeah, MT, yeah. It's very nature-based, and it's very... I had a pagan wedding at, I think, the only place in England that you can get married that isn't a church or a registry office. Yeah, solstice. I had a solstice wedding. Hand fasting, that's what I had. Yep. And it's legally binding. Glastonbury. Yeah. In fact, Jetty Crocs was there. Weren't you, Jetty? Yeah, hand fasting. Yeah, but it's the only place in England that's a real wedding. You know, you sign a marriage certificate. Thank you, Debs. Oh, do you understand? I love Glastonbury. Do love it. So yeah, I had hand fasting there at the Goddess Temple. If you're near to Glastonbury. Oh, they are. They're lovely. Oh, do they? Oh, hi, Riri. Yeah. Do I think Maria's still around? Absolutely. Oh, Amber. I must be, yeah. Do you, Jessica? Oh, wow. How do they differ? You're asking the wrong person. Thank you, Sally. You're asking the wrong person. Lovely. Thank you, Ellie. Jet. There you go. It did, yeah. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful part of the country. Thank you, Sky. Do we think Maria's around? Yes. Yes, we do. Yes. I cannot see... I cannot see Maria going back. Thank you, Red. Going back before Christmas. I don't want to say too much about that because all I'll say is that there has been a comment today, hi Nick, that and I'm not going to out the person that commented unless they out themselves, that Alphabet and Maria were seen, hi Kate, were seen at a bus stop. Shane, don't. So, but that's as much as I know. Now, I have no reason to disbelieve that at all. The person that wrote the comment knows what they're talking about and isn't... No, Sam, without the cat. Without the cat. But with the safeguarding. Oh no, Maria's from Devon. Sorry, I missed that. Hiya, Luke. You all right, darling? Thank you, Kirsty. Oh God, Luke. Thank you. Thank you. You all right, my love? Did you see that as well? Hang on a minute. Evening, Blue. Evening. Oh, hey up. Well, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Santa is here, yes. I think he may be a little inebriated, but he's definitely here. Thank you, sweet. Good evening, Hope. So, bear with, lots of questions. Hang on a minute. Right, so, Live with the cat. The cat. Was the cat in the carrier? And have you seen... Thank you. Have you seen the footage? And if you have, can you tag me in it? Now, yesterday I said that I thought the cat had been to the vets. Which I don't know, right? Oh, lovely. What a root canal. Super. Evening, Gemma. I thought or think that Elphaba potentially has been to the vets because 2 reasons. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Rachel. Because what they said was right in terms of what the vet would do. That's my only issue, Carolyn. No. That's my only issue. There's no vaccination card. Evening, Siobhan. And there should be... don't you normally get... I bet you were, Vicky. Don't you... Thank you, Rasheen. Don't you normally get a card which says this was when you had your flea treatment and this was when you had... well, they're supposed to be going back for their worming microchip. Yeah, I thought so. So that would be very easy to show without showing any information, because they're standard, aren't they, the cards? Anyway, we may find out tomorrow. I caveat that with a big may. Okay, so yeah, Ginger Josh, I think what's happened is, thank you, Evil Josh, for the repost, love. I think what's happened is that they're treating a flea infestation, and so potentially, because the worming tablet and the flea stuff has very similar and the same ingredients in it, rather than, thank you, Bambino, rather than over-treat the fleas, as it were, then that's exactly, Bunny. They'll give the worming treatment 2 weeks later, right? So, or they've Googled it, indeed. But the other reason I thought they'd gone was because Maria was there, right? Thinking about it, when they treat the fleas, it's normally drops on the back of the neck. I had a cat once that was allergic to fleas. I mean, who isn't allergic to fleas? But this was really bad, and they had an injection. So I think they're treating the fleas and then they'll do the worming, right? My problem is that the cat's attitude has changed. Yeah, Joe has a tablet, Bruce, right? I am... Evening, Diane. Hi, Counterfeit. You're right, darling. Hi, Eleanor. Thank you, Courtesan. My problem is the cat's attitude, right? The cat's attitude has changed from being quite shy and being, adapting to the new environment to quite openly aggressive. And I think the open aggressiveness is because, hiya, Elena, is because the cat isn't getting any enrichment time. I think the cat has come to Elphaba several times to ask for attention, and Elphaba has not engaged, and therefore the cat is frustrated. It's frustrated, and I think it's in one room. It's not being... Cats are hunters, so they need enriching, they need playing, they need which is why all their toys are like chasing ones. Oh, he's definitely scared. She is definitely scared of the cat. Evening anti-die, love. Definitely scared of the cat. 100% agree with that. It's not a natural environment. There is nowhere for the cat to go to hide. There's nowhere for the cat to go to get away from anybody. Now, I live in a 2-bedroomed flat, right? So it's got 5 rooms, okay? There is somewhere in every room for the cat to go and take itself away, including like igloo cat beds, so that if she doesn't want to engage with anybody, she just goes into the cat bed. Exactly. Hi, Kate. So the fact that there's only that space, there's nowhere else for the cat to go, because that's just one big room, isn't it? There's no like lounge area or anything. So I think the cat's incredibly fed up. I don't think the cat is in a routine. So I don't think there is a set time where the cat relies on, because you know what cats are like, even though they can't tell the time, allegedly, they will come and tell you. Hi, Miss Rachel. Hi, Michelle. They will come and tell you, won't they? Thank you, Kerr. Thank you, Miss Rachel. They'll come and say to you, it's knocking on. Come on, get in the kitchen. I don't think the cat's got that. I genuinely don't think there's a routine there. So I don't think there's anything for them to, they're like all at sea. Do you understand what I mean? You're looking for escape. So I think that, with the lack of interaction, yeah, especially with the lack of interaction, the lack of game playing, the lack of affection, all the things that you suppose, there's like 5 tenets, isn't there, for welfare. I think Elphaba is failing at every single one, not gonna lie. Yes, Daniel, thank you. There's no bonding at all. No, I really don't think Elphaba likes the cat. And the reason I'll say that is because Maria had 2 cats, and I'm not entirely sure, thank you, Lorraine, I'm not entirely sure why she got rid of the cats, but I'm pretty certain it was something to do with, was it not something to do with Elphaba? Or was it because they had fleas? Thank you, Lorraine. Was it the fleas? I knew it was one or the other. Right now, there are... Carrie, right. So, there are support staff on site, or there are support staff there right now, in which case I have questions. Oh, yes, we have lots. Maria definitely blamed Elphaba. Thank you, Kerr. Evening, Sarah Lou. Oh, 100%. Absolutely, Tups. So, that's right, okay. Which I find really funny, as in weird. You're all right, Harriet, love. No. That's what I heard, bad luck vibes. That the cats... Well, Rasheen, I did wonder whether... Thank you, Thomas. I did wonder whether there was... So, thank you, Lorraine. Oh, absolutely seems depressed. Thank you, Harriet. 2 things, right? Tell me whether you agree or disagree. Thank you, Shaz. Tell me whether you agree or disagree. I'll tell you in a minute, Maureen. You know, Elphaba was supposed to take the cat to the vets, right? Box standard vets, right? And didn't go. Was also supposed to take the cat to the PDSA, okay? But I'm fairly certain that when they went to the PDSA, Evening Lee said that cat did not leave. Hi, UK TikTok. That cat did not leave the cat carrier. Thank you. Thank you, Gardens of Ethan. I don't think that cat left the cat carrier, not going to lie. because if they had, they would have spotted the fleas and done something about it. So my questioning is, number one, if you didn't take the cat to the vet because of cost, first off, why are you spending all your money on yourself? And number two, have you waited for mummy to come up because mummy is in receipt of benefits and now you've taken it to the PDSA in order to get treatment for free? Because if that is the case, that is fraud. So I'm going to find out. One way or another, I'm going to find out. Okay? I'm going to find out whether you took the cat to the PDSA. I'm going to know, and if you have, I am going to tell them that Maria is not the registered owner. Oh, 100%. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Tiffany. Maria's only got to say that they're on Universal Credit and they have left their accommodation and are now staying with their daughter. Thank you, Raggle. So I think something, and I know it's going to shock all of you, something very squiffy is going on. Yes, Naomi. Hi, Julie. Something very squiffy is going on. Possibly Floss. Is the woman that needed contact with her son, mum, still here? Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Oh, Maria is incredibly good at playing the system. I think Maria... Oh, right, okay. I think Maria has played the system for a very long time and knows all the tricks of the trade, right? So if anyone is going to be able to get that cat treated without having to pay a penny, it's going to be Maria. I don't know who... Right, I'm trying to trace who the cat belongs to, but the problem I have is Elphaba was originally going to get kittens that were advertised on Gumtree. But that person said there's no... All the kittens have been sold, thank goodness. But I am aware of so-and-so, or my friend, or whoever it was, or my friend's friend has a cat they need to rehouse. And that's how they got the cat. So there wasn't an actual advert. So it's nigh on impossible. The only other way to get... Yeah, I did, Vicky. The only other way to get the information about the previous owner is to scan the cat, and obviously we can't do that. Yeah, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, unfortunately. Oh, scamming a charity. Oh. So, I put in... Oh, there's definitely a scam going on somewhere. Thank you, Carrie. It has been caught. It has been. So we have contacted safeguarding, adult safeguarding team. Right now, what the adult safeguarding team won't do is contact me and tell me what's happening. Okay, and the police won't tell me what's happening either because it's GDPR. They will tell you they've attended the property and that is it. Thank you, Darcy. And safeguarding won't even tell me that. Yeah, Carmen, they did. No, it won't have been on RSPCA. Yes, MT. There is... Somebody has... Thank you, Vicky. Somebody has put the cat in a Facebook group saying that they think the cat has been lifted. I don't know how much of a response that's got, and I don't... Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Hells. Thank you, Steph. I don't know how much of a response that has got. Do I think it was the... Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Why have I contacted with safeguarding? Right. So, Jill, Alphabet has got the accommodation that they're in because they have said that they are at serious risk of DV from their mother. Good evening, Steve. From their mother. Right, evening, Mrs. Main-Coon, because they have come out as trans, and their mother is not okay with it. We'll just bypass the fact that they came out when they were 17 and Mum has been so helpful. Right, so that's what they've stated in order to get that accommodation. Right, so part of the tenancy agreement is that you cannot have the perpetrator of said alleged abuse staying with you, right? This will be the second verified time, but the third time that Alphabet has had their mother at that apartment, right? And it's in the agreement that Alphabet will have signed to say that they won't give out their address. Maria shouldn't even know. They're not allowing it. Maria shouldn't even know where Alphabet is, if you believe, which we all know is not the case. So I've been trying to get, do you know what, I've looked into it, nuts, right? Between £1,000 and £4,000 for 3 days. So we've been trying to get, we've contacted the landlord, we've contacted the council, we've contacted everybody we can think of. So I started to think, what is the best way if, let's say, Alphabet hasn't lied. It's £1,600 per calendar month. The best way is to get the adult safeguarding team involved. Now, Alphabet has a social worker. Done it, Nats. Alphabet has a social worker, right? The fact that the adult safeguarding team has been called is because either Maria is there and Alphabet is under duress to have Maria there, or Maria is there and Alphabet's absolutely fine with it. Thank you, Mama Wilson. All the police can do is a welfare check, and they will not tell me. Yeah, they're not going to tell me anything, and neither of the adult safeguarding team, unless they need more information, they're not going to contact me. All I got from them was an encrypted email to say, we've got it. We've got your report, we're taking it very seriously, and we aim to deal with it in 5 days. Now, bearing in mind how close we are to Christmas, Alphabet, because of the nature of where they're staying and because of various things that I can't go into, Alphabet has been assigned a social worker, and there are spot checks being done. How often they're being done, I don't know, because as we know, social services is completely overrun. Oh no, it's all completely wrong, and it hits home. It hits home for me because I know that there are people out there, somebody I know who is out there that desperately needs supported housing like that. Hi Cheryl, thank you, Dimples, sorry. Desperately needs that accommodation, or accommodation similar to that. Evening, Jules. And it absolutely frustrates me. There is somebody right now who's either in a shelter, right, and I don't mean the good kind, or under some cardboard, right, who needs that place. Thank you, Mickey. Who needs that place. And I say one because that apartment is for one. You're welcome, LW. Right? And it's so hard to get those places. It is so hard. And right now, Alphabet is sitting there. Sorry, blood spoiling. Alphabet is sitting there taking advantage of an opportunity that they were not meant to have. And taking that opportunity from somebody who actually needs it. Whilst spending hundreds of pounds on another Christmas present for me because I deserve it. Absolutely infuriating. It keeps me up at night. I'm not kidding. It keeps me up at night. Right? Elba has had help from Maria and help from other people who also are able to game the system. Right? And I can't blame people for gaming the system. But what I can do is blame the people who allow the system to be gamed. No, they are not. Oh, I'm not, Nats, honestly. Yeah, Coops, I know. But on the police are involved. It's a multi-agency thing going on at the moment. I know, Donna, I know. I know. Thank you, Rainbow Lee. Yeah, it is. Hi, Chucky, you all right, darling? Absolutely, Maureen. So, we are all really, really angry. Exactly. I know. Last night, Tabitha, Spartan will be... Thank you, Nick. Spartan will be looking out to see whether they come on. Do you know what? Kirsty, in it, I'll buy one for that person, I'll buy a present for myself, I'll buy one for that person. What? Thank you, Susie. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not a Birkin. It's not a Birkin. Not on any day of the week is that a Birkin, right? 50 Shades of Steve. So, as far as Universal Credit goes, me being the type of person... Oh, bless you, Heather. Thank you, Coops. There is, but you don't follow me, so I'm not entirely sure why you would want to. Sorry, just... Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you, Rasheen. Hi, boss. Thank you, boss. I'm being very good, boss, I promise. Very cool. I'm being very cool. Unnaturally cool, someone would say. Good evening, Tanya. How are you? I think... what do I think that I can say? What can I say? Okay. Right, so do we remember when Elphaba said that they had gone to a millionaire's house? I think that was true. Thank you, Els. I think that was true. because you know they were on that other dating site that they've now been bananaed off. There's a code that you can use on that dating site which will let other people know your intentions, as it were. I can't say it, but yeah. So I think that there are potentially a couple of possible friends who are paying for the company of said. I know. Julie, yes. So I think potentially and allegedly and all of those words that they are getting their finances from that. Thank you, Anne-Marie. So what I've done, I know. Believe me, we've had many a conversation. I know. So what I've done, and I don't normally do this, can I just say I am not the sort of person to grass on others, right? Making an exception for Alphabet. Universal Credit, I've let them know that there is definitely an income coming in, as it were. Now, if Alphabet is no longer if Alphabet is no longer on Universal Credit, it's still worth reporting. Thank you, Anne-Marie. It's still worth reporting because at some point, if Alphabet ever feels the need to go back onto Universal Credit, they will have a marker against their name and therefore any checks, balances, reviews, all of that stuff will be much more stringent next time round. You can indeed be at PSB. You can indeed. Oh yes, Hayley. They absolutely do. I couldn't tell you whether they're paying their rent. I've no clue how they're spending their money other than what we're seeing. Do I think if these aren't... Good evening, Suze. If they're on Universal Credit that they are declaring what finances are coming in? No. Absolutely not. Do I think they've let HMRC know? No. Why are they getting it in and spending it straight away would be another question for me, because there is absolutely no attempt, given that they're older, there is no saving at all. Correct. Now, the other thing I found out today, my days are so sad. I went through looking for I tried to find a tenancy agreement for supported housing. What I actually found was the advice for supported housing for the tenancy agreements by Enfield. How long have you been in that accommodation now, Alphaba? Must be coming up to 12 months. Now, I don't know whether they rolled over your rental agreement from your place in Ealing to the Enfield place, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that they restarted. And then, depending on your behaviour, they may look to renew it. Depending on your behaviour. So, in order for them to renew it, they have to see and know that you have not broken any of the tenancy rules. And you've broken several. They also have to see that there haven't been any complaints put in about you. Thank you. And there's been several. So, thank you. Thank you, Dead Folly. Thank you. There's been several. You've got an animal there. That's a breach of tenancy. You've got your mum there. That's a breach of tenancy. You've had noise complaints. That's a breach of tenancy. Right? You've given the key code out. Breach of tenancy. I cannot keep... You hand out the address and the key code like they're sweets. Right? These are all breaches of your tenancy. So I would be so upset for you. My hope is that come the 21st of January, you get your 4 weeks notice. And God help you, try and get the next place. Because having breached your tenancy agreement, which then would lead to your eviction or non-renewal of your tenancy, you would then not be eligible to be housed by the council because you will have made yourself homeless by breaching your tenancy. Right? That's like a private landlord. Okay? If I breached a private landlord's tenancy agreement and then got evicted on the basis that I breached it, they're not obliged to house me because I've made myself homeless. Right? So according to the tenancy guidelines, it's 12 months. That's the guidelines. Obviously landlords can do it differently, but the council says it has to be especially antisocial and rent arrears, exactly. Oh, I know, Crazy Cat Lady. I am very aware. Very aware. No, Louise, they are being housed as a trans woman. Dead Folly Falls said they moved in February. And I trust Dead Folly Falls. Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, that was good. Hang on. These new guidelines run out in, was it halfway through 2026, as far as I'm aware. That's a tricky one, Harmony. Okay, so there is a multi-agency investigation going on into Elphaba. Part of that multi-agency is a social worker, right? That social worker doesn't, thank you, Erica, doesn't, I'll have to check, but I'm not sure that social worker is there for Elphaba's benefit. I'm not sure that they are overseeing anything to do with Elphaba. Elphaba is being spot checked by social services. So, but because it's a multi-agency approach, it's really complicated because of who's involved. Not just the multi-agency, but who the complainant is. Who the complainant for the police case is also in a complex situation. So, and I don't want to talk about them because it's not for me to talk about. However, if you go on Stormy's TikTok page, you will see multiple TikToks relating to exactly this, right? And she explains it a lot better than I do. She has stepped back a bit from TikTok at the moment because she's got a whole housing situation going on, which she's concentrating. Yes, it's much more to do with that than it is to do with protecting Elphaba. Way more. In fact, Elphaba is currently under investigation for a hate crime. In supported housing because... Are we talking about Elphaba there? Harmony. Elphaba was in supported housing because... at 17. Thank you, Kay. I'm not sure that's 100% right. Thank you, Danny. You're not correct. No, Harmony, you're not correct. That's not correct. Yes, at 17, absolutely. Evening, Katie. They didn't kick. Right, Maria didn't kick Elphaba out. Right? Potentially, but I'm going to educate rather than kick. So Maria didn't kick Elphaba out at 17. Elphaba was still living there. And at 17, that would not have affected Maria's benefits in any way. Right? Elphaba chose to leave at different times. Okay? Independent living at 17. Elphaba had access to tens of thousands of pounds at 17, Harmony. Right? Elphaba had managed to secure for themselves in excess, and I'm being very generous when I say in excess of 200 grand. Right? Elphaba was pushing for the rankings at the time, which were weekly. They were pushing the whole giving presents on here, right? They were earning, I think in 1 week, they earned about 30k, okay? They were not in independent housing or supported housing at 17. They had an awful lot of money and way too much time on their hands. And they ended up, over the course of the next few years, spending it. Right? On accommodation, on tat, on takeaways. And a large part of that, Maria also benefited from. So, that is why Elphaba has such a massive tax bill. Because of the earnings that they were able to accumulate. Now, do I think that Elphaba spent Christmas with their mum? I've no idea. Would I be surprised if they didn't? Not in the slightest. Right? Their relationship with Maria is tetchy at best. However, if you've got that information from Elphaba, take it with an extremely large pinch of salt. Okay? Because Elphaba lies as easily as they sleep. But that money went on rugs, takeaways, Airbnbs, which they're banned from, Booking.com, which they're banned from, nights out, they're banned from most places they stay any length of time, FYI. Elphaba had no choice but to leave Barnstable because they are not welcome there. They're barred from everywhere, okay? Their reputation precedes them, and they don't like her. They don't like her. And how long did Jack's mother put up with Elphaba? And where did Elphaba go when Jack's mother kicked them out? I am not saying, by the way, that Elphaba's upbringing was wonderful, because I'm pretty certain it wasn't, right? But I'm not going to have... I'm bearing in mind as well, bearing in mind that Jack is a very decent young man, okay? But Elphaba doesn't know how to lie straight in bed. Yeah. Yeah, PSP, she does. I have to, Danny, because I'm... Oh, how do I put this? Right, so I'm not trans, right? But I know a lot of trans people. It offends a lot of trans people that I call Elphaba her, and it's also doesn't offend trans people, thank you Kay, a lot of people, because I call Elphaba her. The reason I call them her is, first and foremost, I don't want to get a banana on this account. So I'm very, very careful. Do I think that Elphaba is... Oh, bless your heart. Do I think... Hey, you Flick. Hi, Barbie, darling. Do I think Elphaba is trans? If you had been here last week, you will have seen the immense amounts of bother I got into, simply by being very grateful. So I have to be extremely careful. Yeah, Harmony. You do know that Elphaba lied and appeared on Autism's Got Talent, don't you? Thank you. Just, yeah. Accused Jack of something utterly horrendous. Thank you. Did you know what Elphaba accused Jack of at one point? And won it, yeah. Hi, Wildlife. Thank you, Kay. Are you... Oh, do you not know? Oh, SA. Elphaba accused Jack of SA. Now, I will always believe a victim. Clues in the sentence. I will always believe the victim. And in this instance, it wasn't Elphaba. Right? Harmony, I really, really hope, and this is me being sincere, that you don't gift Elphaba. And the many people that do, aside from why, the people that do are enabling, thank you, are enabling a rug habit. Oh, Jack's fantastic. Absolutely adore Jack. Hi, Mr. Alex. Sorry, I didn't see you there, love. But anyone gifting, accused George as well. Yeah. Yes. I think it was not too far off 80 quid, I think. No. Jack just wanted to get away and get on with their life. Oh, Barbie! George ended up doing a stint behind bars, yeah. Correct. Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you? But there was... what had actually happened, thank you, Marcus, was that Elphaba had got very inebriated. Yes, Harmony. George... what's his handle now? Is it Curious George? Something like that. Sometimes comes in here. Thank you, Barbie, love. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Nessa. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm that George, that's the one. Although there's a reason for that they're not live very often. G'day. George is lovely. Yes, I do like George. But yes, Elphaba got very drunk, did something that they required their trousers removing because they were lying down on a sofa, and because Jack was the one that removed them, Elphaba went on TikTok, mind, not to the police or, went on TikTok to make a very wild accusation about Jack. So, Elphaba has a very... Yes. Elphaba has a very, very colourful track record. Hiya, Chief. Oh, it is very appalling. That's what happens when you are... Thank you, Grendel. When you are friends with this person. And I would also say as well, if you are ever thinking about becoming friends with them, yep, do not ever give them your phone number and address. Right? Ever. Thank you, Mr. Alex. They are not above potentially using your information for personal financial gain. Yep. Doxing is the least. Jack and George are absolutely fine. Jack is flying high. Jack is on his journey. Extremely bad things about Jack's mum. Jack is doing brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. George is in a good place. I see, Barbie, I see you, darling. Are you going to be out for Christmas? George is in a much better place. Oh, the envy from Elphaba to Jack is very real. 100% Harmony, yeah. So you see all this awareness that we're doing and reports to the RSPCA, etc., we are labelled as transphobic simply because we're trying to do the right thing by the cat and by people who need that supported accommodation. That we're all labelled that. We're all transphobic, despite the fact that I try extremely hard not to call them anything other than she, her. And I'm actually incredibly shocked that we don't have more people in here trolling me tonight, actually. So PSB, has Diva seen the vet? Yeah, there's a couple of theories. One is yes and the other one is no. We're not sure, but thank you, Ashlove. I'm hoping that we may find out tomorrow. Hi, Riri. No, Amy, I'm not. No, I wouldn't expect you to, Claire. Can you, Flick? They're not live at the moment. Elphaba accused Oh wow, Barbie, thank you. No, Sophie, I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. Absolutely crazy cat lady. Alphabet themselves, I will be Joanne. Alphabet themselves is transphobic. Who knew? Transphobic to EQ, in fact. The one person, not the only person, but one of the pioneers to enable Alphabet to transition, if they ever would, but they won't. And was transphobic to EQ. Make that make sense. Horrendous. Hannah, with the absolute greatest of respect to you, darling, and this, I don't mean this in any way to be nasty. I cannot tell how old you are, and a lot of people that come from Alphabas are under 18. So, on the off chance, I'm afraid I'm going to have to block you. Oh, there we go, Laura. Oh, hello, Laura. Aren't you a mod for Alphabet? Pretty sure you are. You're a grown woman as well, aren't you? And it's your apostrophe E. You're a grown woman. And you're modding for Alphabet. Should we talk about grown-ups then? Okay. Nobody block the lovely Laura here, please. Laura needs educating. Do you have any idea who you're modding for, Laura? I'm going to go with no, and that's me being nice. Right? You are modding for somebody who regularly takes money off minors. You know that, right? Yeah? You are modding for somebody who takes... Right, I don't care. You are modding for somebody who does rugs all the time. Yeah? Have you not asked where Alphabet's getting their money from? Alphabet is in supported accommodation, correct? Alphabet told a tale to get that accommodation, which was that they were at risk of DV from their mother in order to get that accommodation, right? Who's staying with Alphabet right now? That would be their mother. Who do you think... Do you know that Alphabet has handed out that door key code, the outer door key code, to a place that houses vulnerable people? Is that somebody you want to defend? Is it? Is that somebody who lies about being autistic, having ADHD, Tourette's, heart murmur, cancer, right? Is that's somebody that requires your defence? Does it? Who says that if you want to be friends with them, you have to give them your address and your phone number, and if you turn out not to be the person they think you are, they will dox you. Yeah? The person that's taking sertraline but doesn't have a doctor is not registered with the GP surgery. That person. The person who has a cat, and the cat has fleas and has had fleas for 3 weeks. Alphabet has had 3 vet appointments, didn't turn up to 1, and rearranged 2, which they also didn't turn up to. That person. Somebody who has accused numerous people, not just one, at least 3 people of SA without any proof and without going to the police in any way, actually came to TikTok to make the accusation. That person who accused somebody of stealing their phone when it was later determined that they sold it. There is currently bailiffs coming for Alphabet because they owe money on the O2 account that they sold the phone from. Okay, the person they accused of stealing it doesn't live in the country, but that didn't stop them putting up a photograph of this person who was also somebody who was Muslim. Right, Laura? Okay, I am not going to sit here and tell you any more than that, because only one of those things should be enough. Bye-bye. Get Laura out of here because I'm losing my temper. Thank you. Not even bothering with the star chart. Thank you, Bubbles Love. I'm trying. Hiya, Kelly. Sorry, just breathing. Oh, constantly. We have this nice new feature on TikTok now which tells you how many people are watching from the outside. Thank you, Riri. Thank you. Dookie, love that. Thank you, Kay. Sorry, I'm just bringing it back down. Ooh. I blows my mind. There is a teacher that goes in Elphaba's lives. Teacher. An actual teacher. Just mind. And people who have children. Somebody who has an 8-year-old that absolutely thinks Elphaba is the sun shines. Yeah. My child who is 8 adores you. What advice can you give them? I really liked that film. It's a shame, really, that you had to pick that as your handle. I say choose an invisibility cloak. Do you know what, Happy Feet, right? I'm not even going to bother with the star chart with you because I'm not in the mood for dealing with dumb. Okay, so receipts, do I have them? Yes. Am I going to show you? No. Does that answer your question? An invisibility cloak? That's make-believe. Yeah? They don't exist. Next. Thank you, Kay. Next. Oh, I know. I'm just waiting for the next one. 0 followers. You're right, Elphaba. Yeah, come on, Elphaba, Maria. Which one of you is it? You're gonna have to do better than that. You have to do way better than that. Thank you, Pugmum. Oh, Cubster, weren't they? Oh, see, sorry. Oh, bless you. Are you all right? I'm getting stressed over here, Pugmum. Oh, do you think so? Yeah, it might be, actually. Oh, I know. That's the only thing. Thank you, darling. That's the only thing that keeps me going when I see the trolls coming in. It means I'm getting to Elphaba and I'm getting to all the right people. Because if I'm not speaking the truth, you got nothing to worry about, have you? Thank you. Did Alex come in this time? Or are you just saying hi to Alex? Thank you, Kelly, darling. So yeah, that's the only thing that makes me feel, oh look, they're worried. Yep. Watching you with no views. Are you okay? Are you alright? Do you need a cuddle off somebody? See that number up there? I'm gonna point to it. It's up there, it is. See it there? No views. No profile picture. No name. Yeah, none of you are here. None of you are in here. You are all a figment of all your imaginations. Yeah. Hi, Evelyn. See, you've all disappeared. That's what it is. Are you all feeling invisible? You borrowed that Peg Happy Feet's invisibility cloak, haven't you? That's what you've done. And you're all hiding under it. Thank you, Amy. You're all hiding under it. I knew there was something wrong, honestly. Yeah. I don't need any validating, so put green hearts in the chat if you agree with me. That you're all invisible. You are. That's what it is. Oh, look at that. Invisible green hearts in the chat. Who knew? Thank you, Mrs. Cruz. Anyone else? Maria, would you like to have a shot? Would you? Grind a date? Would you like to have a go? If you could go through the sheep dip on your way in and on your way out, I'd appreciate it. Elphaba, you and your many companions, you know, those fleas you call friends, would you like to come in? Same goes to you with the sheep dip, love, please. And maybe try brushing your hair with something that isn't a toffee apple that you've dropped on the floor. That would be nice. But you can bring your fake Birkin bag, which looks like it was made from one of the 1970s girly comics, not gonna lie. You know, we used to do them with paper. They had tabs on and you'd fold them. You can make all sorts of outfits for people. And I'm sure there was one where you can make a handbag. Maybe Mother Earth. Anyone else? Oh, they were great, weren't they? Bunty, that was them. Yeah. Twinkle. Yeah. The Firkin bag. £29. Wow. £29. I gotta tell you, Elphaba, you're not worth it. Sorry. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for that, Georgie. Sorry, I didn't say that. Elphaba was imported from Turkey. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Anyone else fancying having a go because they think they're hard enough? No? Because I know you're all watching from the outside, you see. Because TikTok tell you. Really handy. Slay. I'd do the duck lips, but you know. Come on, I'm waiting. Doesn't tell me who it is, it just tells me the number of people. Hasn't gone past 72, to be fair. Point blank, period. watching from the outside means that you can see the live, but you haven't come in. Me and Maria are besties, are we? No. Oh, 50 Shades of Brown. Oh, I'm so devastated by what you're saying. Oh no, how upsetting. What could you possibly be implying? Really? Best you got? At least come up with something different. Something that is even slightly amusing. Yeah? Come on. You're going to have to work harder than that. Try again. 50 Shades of Brown. Is that in relation to rugs? Is that what you take or someone else? Because honestly, I think you've lost a few brain cells. So, would you like to come with something slightly better? I know. Oh, FYI, the link for my cameo is in my profile. Ugh. Come on. I know it takes you a long time to be making your profile with the one finger, yeah? But seriously, some of us have things to do. You know, it's Christmas next week. I will fumble through it badly. I will make it all about myself and it'll be less than a minute long. Elphaba style. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Yeah? Because you're clearly all super fans of Elphaba. So we'll do it that way, shall we? I wonder if I can get free ones that I can send out to any people that I see. Because I could just go through my block list. Hi, Sal. Good night. Thank you, Jill. Oh. Ali, yeah, being done. Always done. Tobias, I certainly will. Yeah. If you want me to mispronounce your name, please let me know. Especially if that name only has 5 letters in. Yeah? I could do that. Not a problem. Lice. I can do that for you. See? Alice. I can do that. I can. Tobias. Yeah. Couldn't read the name. Osaya Bahan. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, Eileen. Years of practice, honestly. Years of practice. Oh, Lorraine. BR. So many skills, honestly. So many. The only thing I won't do is sing badly. Okay? Debbie, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh no, I won't sing at all. I'm not. No, I'm not going to inflict that on anybody. I'm just waiting to see if anyone else wanted to come in. Because honestly, I mean, for effort, there's been what, 5 of you? That's pretty disappointing, given that I'm talking about your queen. Yeah. Troll summoning spell. Where's it? I've got the chart here. Got the chart here. But none of you have even made it onto the chart. Thank you, Mother Earth, for the rose. The chart? Oh, the chart. My famous chart. It's not famous in the slightest either, by the way. My reward chart. Where's the child? Is there a child in here? Thank you, Cindy. If there is a child in here, please get them out. That would be a no. Thank you. This is my reward chart. I do apologise, it's back to front. So we've had, these were last night's trolls. They were shocking, right? Shocking. We had 2 reds and an orange. Green being the highest star that one can be awarded. The one that got the orange was because they spelt receipts correctly, which was quite impressive. The others, it was low-level trolling at best, very low-flying. Grammar was shocking. No exclamation marks, question marks. One asked a question, didn't put question mark in. I mean, I could have been more generous given it was the end of the evening, but to be fair, you know, you got to teach them, haven't you? You got to teach them. So some of the names were terrible as well. John Cardo was particularly... Aldi UK. We didn't like Aldi UK. First because of their profile name, Aldi. Yeah, who doesn't love Aldi? But their spelling was atrocious. Awful. Unfortunately, I've given out a lot of red stars. In order to get a green star, you've got to be able to spell correctly, have all your punctuation in the right place, and maybe if you can get me to chuckle, that will get you a green star. Right? Don't bother with the fancy, you know, the fancy troll profile names, because they really don't interest me at all. But if you can say something original, you know, something that isn't incredibly boring. Bearing in mind, I'm in my 50s, I've heard most of it before. So you're going to have to go out of your way to get a green star. Thank you, Martina. Right? And I've got a good pen and everything, so I can write your name. And I can rub your name out if I don't like you. Thank you, 50 Shades. Thank you, Kelly. So yeah, I'm not envisioning, that's not a word, a green star for anyone, to be fair. I'm really not. Because, let's face it, Elphaba's audience aren't the brightest, are they? They're not the brightest stars. See what I did there? They're not though, are they? To be fair. Hi, Eternia, you alright, my love? I'll make allowances for anyone that's got learning disabilities and stuff. But if you've got learning disabilities and you come in here to troll, I'm not going to be kind. Okay? So if you have a learning disability, or if you are dyslexic and you come in here with the sole purpose of trying, oh bless you Robin, thank you, with the sole purpose of trying to insult me, please know I'm not going to be gentle. Okay? Just so that you know, I'm just putting it out there. Trigger warning and all that. Perhaps put it into ChatGPT, yeah? And get them to write it for you. Does Georgie need a gold star just for being Georgie? I think we can arrange that. I think we can definitely arrange that when I can find me a good pen. I just don't see the point of trolling. Good night, Anastasia, darling. I honestly, it's embarrassing. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Holly. Sorry, I'm just checking your profile. I'm just checking. Even though I would like to point out that this live is consistently set to over 18. Thank you, Diane. But as Elphaba has herself pointed out, and I'm not going to disagree, if somebody verifies an under 18-year-old's account, good night, Beth. That's what the mods are there for. Sorry, that's what most other people's mods are there for. Thank you, Bryony. Not yours, Elphaba, obviously, because they don't know how to block a young person from your room, especially when they're gifting. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, whereas my mods, they like to protect the room and the people in the room, whereas your mods, not so much. And some of your mods are actually adults. Yeah. Really, Charles? Yeah. Oh, the mods are the worst. The mods are the worst. But then, look at who they're supporting. They try. They do try. They're pretty good. They're pretty quick. And I don't know who Maria the mod is, to be fair. I know. They don't. The problem is that everybody believes what Elphaba says. And I think back to when I was 15, if I was listening to somebody who was in their early 20s, would I have believed them? Probably. Birkin. I probably would have believed them. But it's only because of the glaring inconsistencies that Elphaba puts out there. Oh, bless you, Lenara. And the fact that they put out dangerous misinformation. Thank you, Holly, love. Yeah. And the fact that God, Robin, I thought I had a leak. Oh my God. Thank you.